Last year's finalist and local favorite Alex De Minaur beat Dusan Lajovic 6-4, 6-3 on the Ken Rosewall Arena in 1 hour and 21 minutes to get through to the second round. De Minaur returned to his native city Sydney, where he reached the first final of his career 1 year ago, when he was ranked world number 167. The 19-year-old Australian player, who was voted ATP Newcomer of the Year in 2018, won 79% of his first serve points and rallied from 0-2 down in the second set. De Minaur converted 3 of the 7 break points and saved 2 of the 3 chances. Lajovic fended off 3 break points in the fourth game, but he did not convert 2 break points. Both players went on serve until the 10th game, when De Minaur earned the first break to seal the opening set. Lajovic hit a backhand down the line winner at the start of the second set to get an early break and backed it up with an ace. De Minaur broke back in the fourth game after Lajovic made a backhand error and earned another break in the after Lajovic made a forehand error. De Minaur hit 3 winners to close out the first-second set 6-3, as he was serving for the match. De Minaur started the 2019 season with a quarter-final defeat against Joe-Wilfried Tsonga. De Minaur set up a second-round match against 21-year-old US Riley Opelka, who came through the qualifying round to reach the main draw and beat Albert Ramos Vinolas 6-3, 6-4. Opelka fired 16 aces and lost just 8 points on serve. Opelka broke Ramos Vinolas in the fourth game and sealed the first set with a hold at love in the ninth game. Opelka got another break in the first game and held 5 service games to seal the second set 6-4. Japanese qualifier Yoshihito Nishioka beat Ryan Harrison 6-2, 6-4. Nishioka wasted 7 break points before breaking serve in the 7th game. He dropped just 3 points on serve in 5 service games and held serve at 15 in the 10th game to wrap up the first set 6-4. Nishioka earned 2 early breaks to seal the second set. Sam Querrey was leading 6-1, 4-1 when Malek Jaziri was forced to withdraw from the match. Querrey converted 4 of his 12 break points. Lucky loser Guido Andreazzi came back from 1 set down to beat Australian player Matthew Ebden 3-6, 6-3, 6-4. Further details about the newest team event coming to men's tennis have been announced. Sydney and Brisbane are 2 of the 3 cities that has been named to host the multi-million-dollar ATP Cup from 2020. The 2 cities have beaten competition from other parts of Australia to host the relaunched team event, which is seen as a major threat to the Davis Cup. From next year, the ATP season will start with a 24-team competition. Held over 10 days, ties will consist of 2 singles and 1 doubles match. On offer will be a maximum of 750 ranking points for the winner, as well as a mouthwatering prize money pool of $15 million. The ATP Cup fits perfectly with our strategy to innovate and look towards the future. We know from our extensive discussions with the players that the ATP Cup will provide a great way for them to open their season, bringing together the world's best for a major team event that complements existing scheduling, provides highly coveted ATP ranking points and clearly links to the Australian Open, ATP CEO Chris Kermode said in a statement. The first week of the season is when the players want to play, and that's why the tournament has their strong support. By staging the event with Tennis Australia, which is renowned for its experience as an outstanding event promoter, we know that the tournament will be a great success from year 1. Sydney has secured the finals matches until 2022. Under the plan, the Sydney Olympic Park Tennis Centre will have a $50.5 million upgrade, including building a roof over its premier court. Meanwhile, Brisbane will hold ties at the Queensland Tennis Centre, venue of the Brisbane International. The selection of Sydney has been praised by the local government, which predicts the new competition could bring almost an extra $40 million to the local economy. NSW Minister for Tourism and Major Events Adam Marshall has hailed the move. This is another coup for our state, not only for athletes and sporting fans but the wider NSW community who are set to win from the estimated $36.5 million injection into our local economy, Mr. Marshall said. A third city for the ATP Cup will be announced in due course. It is understood that both Adelaide and Perth are in the running to be selected. What about the others? In the wake of the new ATP Cup, other tennis tournaments face an uncertain future. It has already been confirmed that Brisbane will likely not host a men's singles tournament from 2020 after doing so for 11 years in a row. However, the women's tournament in the city looks set to remain. There are also unanswered questions about what will happen to the Sydney International in the future. The tournament has hosted both men's and women's draws since 1885. Making it one of the longest-running tennis tournaments in the country. If Perth gets selected as the third venue for the ATP Cup, it could spell the end of the Hopman Cup. A mixed-team competition that has proven successful since its launch in 1989. This year's field included Roger Federer, Serena Williams and Alexander Zverev. We had an unbelievable event here for so many years. The Hopman Cup has been very successful from a player's viewpoint, said three-time champion Federer. The players have always enjoyed this event, so let's hope it continues in some shape and form. Where and how and what, honestly I don't know. In reality, is it likely the Hopman Cup is coming to an end? Tennis Australia does currently have a contract with the West Australian government to run the event until 2022. Although it is unclear how it would survive in the absence of star players from the men's tour, who decides to play in the ATP Cup. Whilst the mixed team tournament looks to be approaching its end, there is talk about creating a brand new women's event. Although few details have been given about the idea and where it would potentially be held. The 2020 ATP Cup will take place between January 3 to 12. It was 10th time lucky for the Japanese number 1 in Australia. After settling for runner-up 9 consecutive times on the tour, Kei Nishikori has finally returned back to the winner's circle in men's tennis. The former US Open finalist withstood 8 aces from an erratic Daniil Medvedev to prevail 6-4, 3-6, 6-2, at the Brisbane International in what was a roller coaster encounter. Avenging his loss to the 22-year-old at the Japan Open last October. Nishikori won just 11 points more than Medvedev in the entire match. Converting 5 out of 15 breakpoint opportunities and hitting 20 winners to 30 unforced errors. I am really happy that I have finally won this title, Nishikori said afterwards. I've played this tournament 7 or 8 times before. Thank you, the crowd, for your support today. Congratulations to Daniil today. I lost to him in the Japan Open final last year. It's lovely to have revenge. He added, Nishikori was forced to come from behind at the start of the match after going down 0-3, before claiming 5 consecutive games to establish his dominance. Racing to a 6-4 lead, the Japanese player closed it out with a love service game that concluded with a breathtaking backhand winner, drawing cheers from the crowd. Continuing to apply the pressure onto 4th seed Medvedev, Nishikori looked to be on course for a straightforward victory. However, his Russian opponent had other thoughts. After saving a total of 8 break points during set number 2, Medvedev issued Nishikori with a taste of his own medicine. Breaking midway with the help of a backhand winner that painted the line en route to forcing the match into a decider. In recent times, Nishikori has experienced a torrid time when it came to playing finals on the ATP World Tour. Losing his past 9 with 8 of those being in straight sets. Nevertheless, this time round fortune was on his side. A weary Medvedev imploded on his serve to enable Nishikori to roar towards the title. Nishikori closed the match out in clinical fashion with a love service game, sealing the win with a cross-court backhand winner. "Thank you to my team. They have been really supportive. I was injured last year and I'm happy to be healthy and back playing in this tournament again," said Nishikori. "Hopefully I can come back next year and win the title again." Nishikori is the first Asian player, man or woman, to win the Brisbane International. It's also the first time he has won an ATP trophy, excluding challengers, since the Memphis Open back in February 2016. The 29-year-old exits Brisbane with 250 ATP ranking points and $90,990 in prize money. The first Grand Slam of the season will be underway from Tuesday, with the qualifying tournament in Melbourne. The Australian Open 2019 will take place from the 14th to the 27th of January, while the qualifying tournament will be played in the week before, 3 rounds, from Tuesday to Friday. Juan Martín del Potro, Richard Gasquet, Josef Kovalik and Vasek Pospisil have pulled out from the event due to injury. James Duckworth and Jay Lee were the winners respectively of the Australian Open playoff and the Asia-Pacific playoff, as they earned a wild card into the main draw. Australian Open, Melbourne, Aus, hard outdoor, entry list, 1 Djokovic, Novak SRB 1-2 Nadal, Rafael 2 Spanish Pesetas 3 Murray, Andy GBR 2 PR 4 Federer, Roger Sway 3-5 Zverev, Alexander GER 4 out Del Potro, Juan Martín Ard 5-7 Anderson, Kevin RSA 6-8 Cilic, Marin Crow 7-9 Dominic AUT 8-10 Nishikori, KJPN 9-11 Isner, John USA 10-12 Kachanov, Karen Russ 11-13 Chorich, Borna Crow 12-14 Fonini, Fabio Ida 13-15 Edmund, Kyle GBR 14-16 Tsitsipas, Stefanos GRE 15-17 Medvedev, Daniil Russ 16-18 Schwartzman, Diego Arg 17-19 Raonic, Milos Kan 18-20 Dimitrov, Grigor Bull 19-21 Secinato, Marco Ida 20-22 Vasilashvili, Nicolas Gio 21-23 Goffin, David Bell 22-24 Carreno Busta, Pablo 23 Spanish Pesetas 25 Bautista Agut, Roberto 24 Spanish Pesetas 26 Chung, Hyon Kor 25 out Gasquet, Richard Fra 26-28 Shapovalov, Denis Kan 27-29 Verdasco, Fernando 28 Spanish Pesetas 30 Monfils, Gael Fra 29-31 Simon, Giles Fra 30-32 De Minaur, Alex Aus 31-33 Pui, Lucas Fra 32-34 Johnson, Steve USA 33-35 Kohlschreiber, Philip GER 34-36 Kyrgios, Nick Aus 35-37 Fuchsovics, Martin Hun 36-38 Seppi, Andreas Ida 37-39 Millman, John Aus 38-40 Tiafoe, Francis USA 39-41 Chardy, Jeremy Fra 40-42 Clazon, Martin SVK 41-43 Manarino, Adrian Fra 42-44 Jerry, Nicholas Kai 43-45 Souza, Joao Por 44-46 Chaziri, Malek Tun 45-47 Ebden, Matthew Aus 46-48 Jumhur, Demir Bih 47-49 Lajovic, Dusan SRB 48-50 Fritz, Taylor USA 49-51 Haas, Robin Ned 50-52 Query, Sam USA 51-53 Pair, Benoit Fra 52-54 Kukushkin, Mikhail Kaz 53-55 Berrettini, Matteo Ida 54-56 Herbert, Pierre Hugues Fra 55-57 Mayer, Leonardo Arg 56-58 Struve, Jan Leonard GER 57-59 Pella, Guido Arg 58-60 Gojosic, Peter GER 59-61 Kopel, Marius Rue 60-62 Sandgren, Tennies USA 61-63 Harrison, Ryan USA 62-64 Kudla, Dennis USA 63-65 Lopez, Feliciano 64 Spanish Pesetas 66 Ramos Vinolas, Albert 65 Spanish Pesetas 67 Wawrinka, Stan Sway 66-68 Bedini, Aljas Slow 67-69 Rublev, Andre Russ 68-70 Zverev, Misha Ger 69 out Pospisil, Bosickin 70-72 Burdick, Tomas Cze 71-73 Thompson, Jordan Aus 72-74 Carvels Baena, Roberto 73 Spanish Pesetas 75 Martirer, Maximilian Ger 74-76 Nishioka, Yoshihito JPN 75-77 Klon, Bradley USA 76-78 Daniel, Taro JPN 77-79 McDonald, Mackenzie USA 78-80 Andriazzi, Guido Arg 79-81 Delbonis, Federico Arg 80-82 Muner, Jom 81 Spanish Pesetas 83 Andujar, Pablo 82 Spanish Pesetas 84 Tomic, Bernard Aus 83-85 Garin, Christian Kai 84 out Kovalik, Josef SVK 85-87 Herkic, Hubert Pull 86-88 Basic, Mirza VIH 87-89 Cuevas, Pablo Uru 88-90 Tupsarubic, Janko SRB 88 PR 91 Vesely, Yuri CZE 89-92 Nori, Cameron GBR 90-93 Darcy, Steve Bell 90 PR 94 Ivashka, Ilya VLR 91-95 Istomin, Dennis UZB 92-96 D. Jerry, Laszlo SRB 93-97 Krajinovic, Philip SRB 94-98 Gulbis, Ernest Slot 95-99 Granollers, Marcel 96,100 Spanish Pesetas Donskoy, Evgeny Rus 97-101 Albat, Radu MDA 98-102 Opelka, Riley USA 99-103 Kalovic, Evo Crow 100-104 Fabiano, Thomas Ida 101-105 WC Duckworth, James Aus 243-106 WC Lee, JCHN 253-107 WC Bolt, Alex Aus 154-108 WC Popiron, Alexei Aus 147-109 WC Kubeler, Jason Aus 113-110 WC Sock, Jack USA 106,111 WC, 112 WC, 113Q, 114Q, 115Q, 116Q, 117Q, 118Q, 119Q, 120Q, 121Q, 122Q, 123Q, 124Q, 125Q, 126Q, 127Q, 128Q, alternates, in Humbert, Hugo Frau 102 in MMOH, Michael USA 103 in Souza, Pedro Por 104 in Garcia Lopez, Guillermo 105 Spanish Pesetas 1, Sock, Jack USA 106-2, Sonego, Lorenzo Ida 107-3, Auger Eliassine, Felix Can 108-4, Lorenzi, Paolo Ida 109-5, Gunneswaran, Prajnesh Ein 110-6, Donaldson, Jared USA 111 Australian Open, Melbourne Aus, Hard Outdoor, Qualifying out Humbert, Hugo Frau 102 out MMOH, Michael USA 103 out Souza, Pedro Por 104 out Garcia Lopez, Guillermo 105 Spanish Pesetas out Sock. Jack USA 106-6 Sonego, Lorenzo Ida 107-7 Auger Eliassine, Felix Can 108-8 Lorenzi, Paolo Ida 109-9 Gunneswaran, Prajnesh Ein 110-10 Rude, Casper Noor 112 out Kubeler, Jason Aus 113-12 Lacko, Lucas SVK 114 out YMER, Elias SWE 115-14 Berankis, Richardus LTU 116-15 Bemelman, Ruben Bell 117-16 Londero, Juan Ignacio Arg 118-17 Polanski, Peter Can 119-18 Montero, Thiago Bra 120-19 Young, Jason TPE 121-20 Trungoliti, Marco Arg 123-21 Baghdadis, Marcos 124 Cypriot Pounds 22 Maiden, Yannick GER 126-23 Harris, Lloyd RSA 127-25 124 Hales, Quentin Fraw 128-25 Menendez Maceras, Adrian 129 Spanish Posadas 26 Bachiner, Matthias Ger 130-27 Kekmanovic, Miomir SRB 131-28 Ramanathan, Ramkumar Ein 132-29 Travaglia, Stefano Ida 133-30 Stakowski, Sergi UKR 134-31 Rubin, Noah USA 135-32 Fratangelo, Bjorn USA 136 out Bombry, Yuki Eind 137-34 Berlik, Carlos Ard 139-35 Novak, Dennis AUT 141-36 Bolelli, Simone Ida 142-37 Rosal, Lucas CZE 143-38 Mute, Corentin Fraw 145-39 Sugita, Yuichi JPN 146-40 Kakinakis, Fantasy Aus 147 out Popirin, Alexei Aus 148-42 Ito, Tatsuma JPN 149-43 Hoang, Antoine Fraw 150-44 Moring, Mats GER 151-45 Lestien, Constant Fraw 152-46 Bagnes, Facundo Ard 154 out Bold, Alex Aus 155-48 Quincy, Gianluigi Ida 156-49 Martinez, Pedro 157 Spanish Posadas 50 Gerasimov, Igor BLR 158-51 Caruso, Salvatore Ida 159-52 Dutra Silva, Rogerio Bra 160-53 Genesi, Alessandro Ida 161-54 Kepfer, Dominic GER 162-55 Bublik, Alexander Kaz 163-56 Barair, Gregoire Fraw 164-57 Smysik, Tim USA 165-58 Baldi, Filippo Ida 166-59 Ott, Oscar GER 168-60 Vanni, Luca Ida 169-61 Loxonin, Henri Sway 170-62 Eubanks, Christopher USA 171-63 Kirstin, Peja SRB 172-64 Schnur, Braden Kan 173-65 Milojevic, Nikola SRB 175-66 Vadatin, Alexei Russ 176-67 Arnaboldi, Andrea Ida 177-68 Myshak, Camille Pol 178-69 Oakner, Sebastian AUT 180-70 Nedoviasov, Alexander Kaz 181-71 Brands, Daniel GER 183-72 Martin, Andre SVK 184-73 Safwa, Muhammad EGY 185-74 Uchiyama, Yasutaka JPN 186-75 Ward, James GBR 187-76 Escobedo, Ernesto USA 188-77 Rolla, Blosh Slow 189-78 Jimeno Traver, Daniel 190 Spanish Posadas 79 Mahue, Nicholas Fraw 191-80 Moria, Hiroki JPN 192-81 Evans, Daniel GBR 193-82 Smith, John Patrick Aus 194-83 Watanuki, Yosuke JPN 195-84 Robert, Stefan Fraw 196-85 Janvier, Maxime Fraw 197-86 De Shepper, Kenny Fraw 198-87 King, Darian Barr 199-88 Napolitano, Stefano Ida 289 Pavlasek, Adam CZE 201-90 Robrito, Tommy 202 Spanish Posadas 91 Paul, Tommy USA 203-92 Donati, Mateo Ida 204-93 Degree, Arthur Bell 205-94 Troitsky, Victor SRB 206 out Kapchich, Blosh Slow 207-96 Moliker, Rudolph GER 208-97 Jong, ZCHN 209-98 Kohler, Zdenek CZE 210-99 GAIO, Federico Ida 211,100 Gutierrez Ferrol, Sergio 212 Spanish Posadas 101 Kapahans, Kimmer Bell 213-102 Kamki, Tobias GER 214-103 Soeda, Go JPN 215-104 Haransky, Philip SVK 216-105 Hemery, Calvin Fra 217-106 Rodiano, Juraj AUT 218-107 Lee, Ducky Core 219,108 Lopez Perez, Enrique 220 Spanish Pesetas 109 Arevalo, Marcelo ESA 221-110 Galan, Daniel Elahi Call 222-111 Justino, Lorenzo Ida 223-112 Golovic, Victor Crow 224-113 Dominguez, Joao Por 225-114 Bellucci, Tomás Bra 226-115 Moroni, Gian Marco Ida 227-116 Arguello, Facundo Ard 228-117 Kruger, Mitchell USA 229-118 Krauyas, Kevin GER 230-119 Brown, Dustin GER 231,120 WC 121 WC 122 WC 123 WC 124 WC 125 WC 126 WC 127 WC 128 WC alternates in Greek sport. Talon Ned 232 in Klizar, Guilherme Bra 233 in Clark, JGBR 234 in Kwan, Sunwoo Kor 236 in Davidovich Fokina, Alejandro 238 Spanish Pesetas in Sakharov, Gleb Fra 239 in Harrison, Christian USA 242 in Kuhn, Nikola 246 Spanish Pesetas out Karlovsky, Evgeny Rus 247 in Young, Donald USA 249 out Weintraub, Emir ISR 249 PR in Ilkel, Jem Tur 250 in Sid Suburbi, Roberto Dom 252-1, Aragon, JC USA 255-2, YMER, Michael SWE 256-3, Novikov, Dennis USA 258-4, Masser, Daniel GER 259-5, Mineni, Sakathine 260.